Earth, and a bubble would form the same shape. Gravity really wouldn't affect the bubble shape too much, and it would float around. It would just be blown around by the air circulation that we have up here. Over. Hi Olivia, gosh, good question. We have lots of ways of communicating, like I'm talking to you now by radio, but we can also send video signals, and of course we have a number of different radios that we can use as a backup system in case any of them fail. Over. Hi Emily, you know most of our clothes are nice and soft because they're made of 100% cotton, which is a safe material to wear in case there's a fire. So space clothes are nice and soft. Over. Hi Libby, no, I never get lonely because there's always so much to do up here, and as well as working with my crewmates, we're talking every day to mission control centres all around the world, so we get to speak to lots of other people as well. Over. Hi Grace, if it wasn't attached to a piece of string, it would float around pretty much like it would on Earth, because the air would blow it around. Over. Hi Zach, yeah, helium would work the same as on Earth, but if we let go of a helium balloon, it wouldn't rise up because there's no gravity to provide a difference between a balloon that was filled with air and a balloon that was filled with helium. So the helium balloon and the air balloon would do exactly the same thing. Over. Hi Ethan, that's a very good question, and I haven't actually measured myself, so I don't know quite how tall I am, but I did sit in my Sawyer's seat the other day, and I noticed that I was taller than when I launched, so probably about 2 or 3 centimetres taller. Over. Okay, Jack, this is a secret between you and me, but yes, there is space candy. We have a candy drawer on board the space station, and there's things like chocolate in there and all sorts of sugary goodies, but we're not allowed to eat too many of them. Over. Hi Dalton, you know that's a good question to ask because it's only about 6 weeks until I have to come back, and I'll go into my Sawyer spacecraft with my other 2 crewmates, and we'll undock from the space station, and then we have to slow ourselves down. We're going so fast, we slow ourselves down, and that brings us back down to Earth. Over. Hi Christina, you know we have no washing machines in space. We actually just wear our clothes for a long, long time and then we throw them away and put some new ones on. So one pair of trousers lasts you about 3 months up here in space, which may sound a bit yucky, but actually clothes don't get very dirty in space. Over. You know, I enjoy looking at the Earth at night time, I think, because it's just so beautiful. You see all the cities, and of course, over the oceans, you can even see some plankton on dark nights, and you can see fishing boats in the middle of the ocean as well. So they're very beautiful things to see, but one of the best things to see at night is the aurora, the lovely green lights that we get at the North Pole and the South Pole of the planet. Over. That's a great question, and it's one that astronauts ask themselves all the time. We have an ongoing discussion amongst astronauts, and it's very hard to describe the smell. It's kind of like a metallic, a burning smell. It's very hard to describe, but it's very noticeable, very distinct. Over. Gosh, we look out the window whenever we can, but we're normally very, very busy during the day. So what I do is I set my watch alarm for when I need to look out the window and take a photograph that I want to take. For example, if I'm going over to the UK, again, in about an hour and a half after talking to you, I'll run to the window, take some photos, and then get on with my work. Over. Isaac, you know, the best thing about the countdown is just the anticipation of the launch that's coming. And we also got to listen to some really cool music in about 5 to 10 minutes before we launch, which is a way of kind of relaxing you, but it also really gives you a great feeling of what's to come. Over. Ethan, you know, everything has to be stuck down, and all of our food pouches have a small piece of Velcro on them so we can stick to the table. But sometimes letting things float, especially food when you're eating it, is really the best thing to do, because